Hi, I'm Simon with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we're going to show you how to repair your appliance. Are you ready? Remember, anytime you work on your appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video, we'll show you how to replace the temperature sensor in a Kenmore refrigerator. It's going to be a very easy repair. It should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. For the job, we're going to need a Phillips and a flat blade screwdrivers. When you open up the package, you're going to get a new temperature sensor. The temperature sensor is located inside the freezer compartment on the top right. By changing its resistance with the change of the temperature, the sensor communicates this info to the main control board that in turn operates the compressor's running time. If the freezer or the refrigerator is too cold or too warm and you can't adjust the temperature, check the temperature sensor and replace it if needed. To get to the part, we need to open the freezer door. Now I'm going to remove this basket. I'll lift the back up, turn it around, and remove it. We need to lift the freezer door off the sliders. So there is a good chance that your door will be attached to the slider in that point with the screw. It could be Phillips, could be torque 15 or torque 20. We don't have it, but you may have it. It will be one on each side. First, we're gonna lift up the front end so that the side brackets will free, and then we're gonna lift and slide the back. There are two hooks, and we're free now, and I can remove the door. So next we need to remove the freezer drawer, pulling it out, and then we're going to release it from the rails here. To unlatch the rail, we need to press down on this side. This is our lock here. And the opposite side, we're going to lift it up. And then we can slide the drawer out. We are going to remove this left side rail. When you take out 3 Phillips screws, there's a 1, 2, and 1 in that opening here. I'm going to start from the back. I'm going to grab it here for the front end and pull the side, and then pull it forward. Now I'm going to press this tab and disconnect the plug so we can take it away. Next, I'm going to use a flat blade screwdriver to open that latch here on the temperature sensor bracket. And we can pry it out. And then we can take it out. Just let it hang down. The next step will require some force. So I'm gonna put the finger in that opening, and I need to pull out the cover. And slowly take it down. Don't let it go, because we have these plugs in the back. So we're gonna press the locking tab on the side, pull the plug, and then the top one and the bottom one. So let's put down the panel. Turn it over, and we can remove this temperature sensor out. This is the old temperature sensor next to the new one. If you don't have this part, you can get it from AppliancePartsPros.com. Okay, I'm going to lift up the assembly here, and I'm going to thread through the plug of the new temperature sensor. As you can see, it has a lot longer wire. It will be a little easier to plug it in. So I'm going to pull it up. And I'm gonna place it into this bracket here in this retainer. Twist it closed. And let's lift the panel up, bring it closer so we can plug in those 3 plugs. I'm gonna place the bottom one. And this one. And the last one. First we're going to put the bottom 3 tabs down, push down so it will fit into the cutouts, and then we can press the top in. So I'm going to feed the wire in. And I'm going to place the bracket in. First at the side tabs. And then I'm going to lock this. So it's time to install this side railing. I'm going to plug this first. And then I'm going to install these 2 tabs at the back into this slots. Push it in. Alright. And secure it with 3 Phillips screws. Now we're going to push in all the way the rails, and then we're going to slide that in. Right, so we're going to slide this rail into this opening on this rail. And we need to do it both sides at the same time. You need to do both sides simultaneously. So the door goes back on. First we are placing that hooks in. Slowly lower down the door. And 1. And the second one. At this point, we're going to put the basket back in. Slide it in. Turn it. And the front goes first in. And slightly push the back, and now we can close the door.
Plug the fridge back in and make sure it's cooling.
Thank you for being a part of another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. For any of your future appliance repair projects, please check out our other videos available on our site, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram.